Hi everybody, this is Ginger in the Ginger's Chat Show, and I'm still alive and kicking. I'm not gonna let AFib get to me or anything. It's just another bump in the road, as Virginia Tarusi used to say, or did say. I hope all is well, Virginia, and prayers to you, kiddo. Um, Anyway, there's several happenings over this past week. Of course, you know, President Biden has decided to step aside on his campaigning and concentrate on finishing the rest of his duties for the rest of his term. I think COVID has a lot to do with it. He's been having some issues. Well, you know, all of us get older, and when something that major of an illness gets to us, it really drags you down. Hi, Nancy. Hi, Dorothy. Good seeing you guys. Hope all is well in Florida, Dorothy. Here we've been getting rain. Yes, rain, and we really need it. It's been like off and on. It's going to be doing that all day today. We got a lot of clouds, heavy clouds, and thunderheads building up. So I hope we don't get any dry lightning because we don't need it. But we do need to wash the air. Um, they say this is going to do this today and tomorrow, some parts of it tomorrow. What the weirdest part is that the Puyallup Valley hasn't been getting rain, but we're getting rain up here. Figure that one out. Mother Nature's weird when it, as far as trajectory goes through here, you know, the jet stream. And some places it hits hard, other places, yeah. Oh, you do? Okay. The wildfires, yeah. Well, including. Yeah, well, just keep your eye in the sky. Mother Nature's not done with us yet, storm-wise. Now, I don't know if this is true or not, or this is just speculation, but they're saying now there's another major tropical depression south of Florida. Um, that's all you need, Dorothy. Where it's going to head, they don't know. But they're keeping an eye on it. As you know, as far as President Biden goes, he stepped aside, and Kamala Harris is now, Vice President Harris is now the presumptive nominee. She's got all his delegates, and the funny part is, I'm laughing. All Nikki Haley's delegates have went to Kamala. They're just telling the MAGAs to go take a flying leap. Because they refuse to go with Trump. They're not going to vote for Trump. They're going to vote for Kamala, which is good. Trump is losing a lot of his support. And Vice President Harris is doing much better in the polls than he is. People want stability. People want democracy. And they don't want any of that crap that MAGAs are supposedly offering. This Project 2025 deserves the burn barrel. It really does. It deserves the burn barrel. And Trump says, well, on his first day, he's going to do mass deportations. For what? Everybody here is an immigrant in some form, okay? Some are first, second, third generation daughters and sons of immigrants. I'm second generation. My mom was first generation because her mom came over from the Czech Republic. Uh, so Trump's an idiot. He is a stupid, stupid, stupid idiot. And he needs to be given the boot. And he is now lost because Judge Chunkin just ruled that no former presidents have no immunity because they're now former presidents. They're private citizens. So if they break the law, everybody, they have to answer their crimes like everybody else. And even presidents have to follow the law. So I don't know what these other guys are thinking. I don't know what their problem is. But anyway, he's being tromped on. He's being given his just due more than anything. So anyway, on this, the other thing too is the Olympics. We're doing pretty well. We're making steady progress. Over the weekend, I watched my favorite event, which is the equestrian events, like event dressage. I'm going to see if I'm going to try and catch show jumping, show jumping. So I hope to catch that. If I don't, I hope I can catch a video of it. And then, of course, President Biden he announced today the Supreme Court Supreme Court needs to be badly overhauled and upgraded. Okay, it really does. He wants to put in 2 term limits. He wants to put in term limits on the judges. Also, they have to be required to be replaced every 2 years. And if they're kept there, they only could serve 18 years. They cannot serve a lifetime. In other words, he wants to get rid of the lifetime appointments. They have to do it like all the other judges do here on the lower courts. Many of them are voted in, okay? Some are appointed. It depends on the municipal and depends on the justice districts, if you call them that. Now here in the Washington State, the municipal court up here, they're elected. So they have to go to the voters to say, hey, can you vote for me for this job? Some are voted out and new judges put in. Some have retired and a new judge comes in. Some of these judges here also do volunteer work for smaller courts, like in smaller towns. Many small towns here do not have a full-time judge. Yeah, we have one judge that's from the federal court, and he does volunteer work down at Roy. He presides at the Roy Municipal Court, because it doesn't have a full-time judge. So he comes down here, I think once a month they do their trials there. I met him. And so, what was it, one time, this was years ago when I lived in Roy, he says, ma'am, I go, yes sir, and he goes, I got lost. And he says, how do I get out of Roy? Well, one part of Roy, you come down 507 and kind of curls its way around. You know how some towns are, they have a curly Q on their roads leading into town. Well, the one end was shut down because there was a problem with the drainage pipes that go underneath, and there was a sinkhole starting, and so they've been having to divert traffic to go around town. Well, he does not know the town of Roy very well. He doesn't come down here very often. And I said, well, Your Honor, here's what I suggest. I drew him a map. I said, there's two ways to go. You could go up and then make a left, and there's a road just before the block or the detour. You can follow the detour that way and go out back toward Tacoma. Or if you want to avoid the backup traffic, go down, make a left on 108th Street, and follow all the way up the hill until you reach 8th Avenue South. Then make a left, and that takes you straight down to 507, and that way you could avoid the traffic back up there in town. He goes, oh, okay, well, thank you. I go, you're welcome anytime. Anyway, they did get the road resolved. They got the culvert fixed, and everything filled back up, and they reopened the entryway into town. Because when I first went in there about, a few days prior, I noticed the road looking kind of funny. I go, I don't really trust that little section there, you know. You know how you do when you look at a road and it doesn't really look right to you? That's when you decide, okay, I'm gonna avoid that road. So anyway, again, I'm glad to see he is pushing for that overhaul of the Supreme Court, President Biden. Many scholars, judicial scholars, and everything else, they completely agree with that. They should get rid of the lifetime appointments and be required to change every 2 years. Or they could serve 18. They're thinking of making it more like serve 8 years. Every 8 years. And I agree with that. And also requiring the gifts and everything else. Sorry, that was my washer, and it's done. So anyway, other than that, I'll be getting more material for Friday. I am feeling better, by the way. I'm feeling a lot better. I am on medications to help with my AFib. My appetite's back, my energy level's back. I've been getting some rest. I'm just not pushing myself as hard as I should. Normally, I'm pretty hard on myself. I push myself to get things done, and sometimes that's a mistake. But this past week, I've been taking things easy ever since I got home last Wednesday. And I'll be going to see my doctor twice in August, and one doctor's the initial. My other doctor, my main doctor, she's been out with the crud, been out with some virus that she's been fighting. So she's been trying to get over that. But her colleague is going to check me out and make sure everything's okay. Then they hope to refer me to a cardiologist. I have not heard back from the referral on it yet, so I don't know if my insurance company is dragging their feet or what the deal is. But they're referring me to a cardiologist, because they did find on my left upper left ventricle up here, for some reason there's a stretch, but there's a narrowing, and they don't know what's what with that. So it's hard to say. You know, you go along all your life, all of a sudden something like this pops up, like, okay, did this develop on its own over time, or that I had an unknown congenital defect. Because remember, back in the 1960s, things are not advanced back then as they are now. Now they're really advanced. So, anyway, when in doubt, when your body does something, go to ER and call your doctor and go to ER and say, hey, hello. So, okay, well, I'm going to go ahead and sign off. I got to transfer some clothes over. And I will see you guys on Friday. I will post this video on my YouTube channel. Be sure to share, like and share on my YouTube channel. I need more subscribers. I need to hopefully, I'm going to go live over on YouTube. I was having trouble with Facebook today. Trying to get on, and I don't know what's wrong with them. So anyway, I will see you guys on Friday. As always. Yeah, you too, and I will see you guys later. Love you. Bye bye. Love you.